My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Okay. Winged Boots, Pomander, and Precarious Shears. We do have at the end of this floor the Waterfall Giant, so I should make sure that I'm ready to worry about that a little bit. Alright, I'm pretty worried about it. There we go. That started working. Let's have a look-see-do at our paths. Immediately, I see a 3 upgrade available. Oh, it's a 3 upgrade compulsory, 3 elite. So I'd have to pretty much bend all of my decision making at every stage along that run to account for having to try and take 3 elites. I think the most scary thing about it is I can't ever back out. Like, the best back out I have is after taking a second elite, just going to question marks and leaving. Pomander gets 4 more damage on Falling Star, or 1 more star on Venerate. Whoa, what about a Winged Boots situation? There's a really interesting Wing Boot. It's just hop here. So that becomes our 3rd upgrade, and then we just scoot on out of the floor with question marks. It's the ability to pick up a lot of value, and then we can decide at this point whether or not we feel like we want to go back into aggression, in which case we could even spend a 2nd jump to get another upgrade, and then go for an elite and a question mark. Alright, Wing Boots. Not going to be able to defend fully next turn. Literally not possible at all. I have 10 massive points of block right in the draw pile waiting for us. 2 strikes. So I can't rely on the defend or the strike being on that side of the deck. I'm wondering if whether or not I'm supposed to block for 3 this turn. I think the answer is yes. And then just take this as a free turn to gain resources. Alright. Gather Light, Celestial Might, and Photon Cut. I've been taking Gather Light as one of my first priorities a lot recently. It's not going to stop now. Oh boy! Yeah, it's not going to stop now. Give me some colorless cards. Astral Pulse, thank you. There's our AoE solution. I feel like Glow. I feel like Glow glows perfectly in this deck right now. I'd love to see a Refract as well. A copy of Refract, please. Get him with the Pulse. You'll love to have AoE by the time you get to this fight for the... Oh, I mean, you don't not, right? You have to. Because it's there. It's just such a helpful card. What are you going to do? Not take it? Fire Potion, Begone Astral Pulse, Refine Blade. I'm leaning towards nothing here. I feel like our deck doesn't want to dilute, like, the banger cards that we have at the moment with any of these. Okay. Full defense and some additional draw and energy on that first turn. do actually have to send some additional damage out there. I can't just leave that calcified cultist on the field for too long. Ooh. I'm going to use the fire potion to finish this turn, so I don't have to worry about taking 5 damage. Wrought in War, deal 7, forge 7. Another direct hit to an enemy does feel reasonable in this deck, but I feel more interested in having a Know Thy Place. Let's take the Bulwark upgrade. Just accomplishes the most for the point of upgrade. That's fine, I can keep. Take 6 that turn, Know Thy Place. No, defend is in the draw pile, so I can defend, glow, defend. That's way too defensive. It's got to be glow, defend, strike. I've got to keep up aggression still. Thank you, Folding Star, for turning up on the biggest enemy attack we've seen so far. Sucks to see Bulwark there, though. Tough draw. Okay. I'm going to use a potion of weaken invulnerability, saving 5 damage against me, as well as making sure the enemy is on 20 to die to our blade next turn. Bag of Preparation, Crescent Spear, Crush Under, Collision Course. I like having just single target damage. Just a couple copies. I'm going to preemptively rest here just because I'm terrified. Ooh, Warbane upgrades Know Thy Place. Perfect. Removes the exhaust on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we know what to do here. Incoming is 15. But with that weakness, it won't be. Damn, Crescent Spear has 1 damage off taking a target off the field. That said, Bulwark mostly defends us. Use Crescent Spear to take out another target. 3 damage taken in this fight so far. Still on 3. Beautiful. And that'll do it. 3 damage taken overall that whole combat. Guiding Star is card draw at the cost of some stars. I do feel pretty confident we can take another elite. Let's upgrade the Guiding Star so we know we've had Skulking Colony, Phantasmal Gardeners, which means this will be the Abyssal one. Very happy to have a Fire Potion ready going into that. Let's upgrade Glow's Stargain. Ten twice. Oh, that's exact split. Ugh, I don't know if I want to exact split you this turn. Damn, if I could just do 1 less damage, I would. Yeah, next turn's likely to be Bulwark, some other defend, which is most of the defense we'll even need. I'm not going to have vulnerability set up on the enemy the next time. Bulwark is going to be useless if I have to play it next turn on an empty field as well. Yeah, Bulwark defend. Having the Sovereign Blade set up for vulnerability and then Sovereign in the same turn is huge. Guiding Star, Gather Lights. Glow? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Happy I had that potion. Convergence, Black Hole, and Glow. Single copy of Convergence. Quite like having. I don't think I need to go for another elite after all of that. Create a random card or transform a card 40 gold. I think we just pay to do a bunch of stuff here. Transforming a bunch of cards is going to be good. Feeding Frenzy, the colorless you can get from this, can be really good as well. Conqueror, yeah, that matters. Upgrade a random card, strike. Cure a random potion, ship in a bottle. Upgrade a random strike. Hey, Feeding Frenzy! 5 strength this turn. Yeah, I'll pay 40 for 10 healing so that I can afford to smith again here instead. Feeding Frenzy giving 7 strength this turn, especially with Convergence, that's quite good. We've only got 1 multi-hit in the deck at the moment, but we can get more. Feeding Frenzy, know thy place. Gather Light, and then hit him with a strike for 25. Well, that's just rude. Alright, well, I'll pop a ship in a bottle to defend myself this turn. Falling Star Glow, Venerate. I don't need to play Bulwark this turn. But Forge 13 is still really good. Convergence Guiding Star Venerate sets us up more. Ooh, love it. Bulwark, Gather Light, fully defended. And we're at the point that I'll happily throw out Astral Pulse as well. My place. Okay, that's Sovereign Blade with 1, there we are. Conqueror is already pretty much lethal. 120. All I have to do is defend any this turn, and I'm safe. 7 stars, the Smith, and Royalty. So 7 stars obviously would work ridiculously well with Feeding Frenzy, but it's not like that's not true of many things. The Smith, of course, is our chance to go ridiculous mode with our Sovereign Blade. I want that. I want that too bad not to. Yep, and we're gonna imbue it. I was really hoping that might happen. Start the fight with a blade that already has 30 on it. I think I can take 2 elites. Okay, so blade does 88 damage. Great, good fight. Stardust is another way to utilize Feeding Frenzy. It's probably worth taking that one, actually. I'm happy to pop a skill pot this turn as well. Because I'll get a potion-shaped rock We're at the top of the next fight anyway, so I might as well have that matter. Thank you, Astral Pulse. Summon forth. I'll take a single copy of that. Is there anywhere I would hop if I was hopping? Maybe across here? If I wanted to avoid more damage? Metamorphosis is absolutely best for this character, but I would love to see Smith upgraded and just 10 more damage on that Sovereign Blade to start with, please. Oh, I've got to take Exterminate when I've got the Feeding Frenzy in the deck. Oh my god. Game immediately rewards me for having done so. Thank you kindly. Ends the fight immediately. No need to do any of that. Am I paid for a removal yet? Or have I transformed to strike? I've transformed to strike, which means removal still costs 100, which means I can afford it. Okay, the upgrades I care about are mostly defensive. Damn, Child of the Stars is pretty much exactly the kind of card I would include here. No, I actually don't think that would be especially good for us. Take a removal and run on out of there. Meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal for 12 HP. It's so much HP. Every time I say 12 HP for meat on the bone, I have to remind myself, that really says 12. Oh, it's a rare relic now. Cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't have enough presence of AoE not to still want an upgrade on Astral Pulse there. How do I feel about going for more elites, though? You know what? I'm actually going to go across here. Upgrade Convergence. We'll go for one elite. Conqueror. 108 damage. Reflect Celestial Might and Monologue. It's still going to be Reflect there, despite the push towards Celestial from what my deck is. Ooh, Know Thy Place. I'd love to Reflect as well, but I've got Conqueror and Sovereign Blade in the same hand. I suspect I might have Lethal. Blood Vial was pretty good there. Second copy of Conqueror. Or first. I don't think first copy of Parry is what I want. I don't want to play the Sovereign Blade that many times. I want to play it once, maybe twice, and then I want the fight to be over. I think I'm best off just not bloating the deck rather than taking an additional copy of the Conqueror there. Don't gotta defend if you've simply got them. If you simply get their ass, you don't have to defend at all. I'm so close to lethal. Alright, I'll use the energy potion to force it. Sovereign and Stardust finishes the fight. Alignment to Gemini and Particle Wall. I feel like I should probably take the copy of Alignment. Let's also upgrade Venerate Stargain. Know thy place, falling star, set up Conqueror, and then 162 damage. I look forward to doing that again. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I need to know. Is Conqueror the next? It deals double damage to the enemy this turn. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna hit you with the Sovereign Blade, then I'm gonna Liquid Memories that Sovereign Blade back. I'm gonna hit you with the same Sovereign Blade again. I do not want you to get to play this video game, okay, buddy? Got him. No video game for you. Ooh. Do I do it? Do I pilot Lagan? Tyranny's pretty good. I don't actually have many reliable ways of getting additional. Well, I've got the alignment. I got feeding. Fine. Give me the heavenly drill. It'll work. Ooh. Hey, I would love to see an additional energy. Thank you to the Antlers for offering that to us. I can afford early removal in a shop again. So I'll hit up this early shop for the 150 removal. I don't think it's worth just throwing 36 damage at the enemy there. Spending out all of my stars for no other reason. Woof. So 18 by 4 would not be lethal. But next turn, 130. Yeah, that'll do it. Perfect. What's Vambule, Child of Stars. I'll take that one. Then cut a strike from the deck. Move on. Upgraded common attack or upgraded common skill? Definitely an upgraded common skill, more important for us. Something related to defense. I'll take Cloak of Stars, 0 energy to defend. I mean, it costs you a star, but it's 0 energy. Convergence reflects. Something to fourth and defend, and we are set up for the kill next turn. Okay, half of our HP at 75 is 37, and 37 would heal to 49. So if I perfectly manage this, I could get 3 more health out of this fight from the meat on the bone. I don't think I need to. Rod in War, Spoils of Battle, and Spectrum Shift. I will take 1 upgraded Rod in War. And go for the 150 dummy, because really, that one's pretty easy, whereas everything else is pretty hard. Low, Convergence, Guiding Staff, a big draw. Sovereign, Summon, Sovereign. Great. Alignment and Child of Stars both got an upgrade. That was it. Sick. Let's get the Heavenly Drill up as well. Reach a little bit further for the heavens. Oof. That's the best defense I could cobble together this turn. Well, we'll be healing with the meat on the bone after this combat, so that's fun. Okay. Wrought in War, Sovereign Blade, Summon Forth brings it back. I take no damage. I reflect all of the damage you deal to me. Perfect. This is a great situation for the Potion in Rock, because it changes the turn the enemy dies on. Radiate. Deal 3 damage to all enemies for each star gain this turn. Especially good in some circumstances. I really think I still need to take it. Alright, let's go for one more elite. And one more free relic that gives... It takes 11 HP to gain 7 max HP. Gotta break a couple to make a couple, you know? We got him. We got 2 more turns until this becomes a problem. Next turn, I need this enemy dead. I'll do it. Fencing manual? 10 more forge on turn 1. Hell yeah. You know what? If it's an upgraded parry, I'll take it. Fine. You got me. Give me an uncommon potion. Radiant Tincture. Definitely better than an attack potion for us. Definitely transform 2 cards. Gather Light and Paddle. Sure, they got significantly better. We'll rest here. First is the Queen. I suspect we should be able to just kind of blow her up in 2 subsequent turns. Okay, parry. I'm going to Sovereign Blade immediately at her. Let's Potion of Binding, actually. Sovereign Blade, then Summon Forth. Alignment gives us the energy to play Sovereign Blade again. Then I drop Patter and Gather Light on the field. Venerate Convergence. Gotta get the weaken on the front line. I mean, that one's about as bad as it gets. Turn of doing absolutely nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I play Conqueror, I can't play the Sovereign Blade. So yes, I did need to take out Torchhead Amalgam at the front. It's the only way the fight could have possibly worked. I mean, also, consistency of defense was all over the place in this deck. Like, we tried to draft back to it with the Child of Stars, but Child of Stars has given us no meaningful defense whatsoever. More and more, I'm finding myself in this position where it's like I've got mutually exclusive cards bound, or the two cards I need to play the same turn are mutually exclusive. So how do you deal with that? You put more draw in the deck. We've got a little bit of draw in this deck. Certainly could have a little bit more, to be fair, especially with the alignment. I wonder if the deck is a lot stronger before I take, like, Radiate, Alignment, Heavenly Drill even, maybe? I suspect if we turned around and killed Torchhead on turn 1... On 1? Could we have killed it on turn 1? If I could have killed it on turn 1, maybe I should have. I don't know. Does anyone know if the Queen still gives you the big debuff? That's 99 turns of weak, frail, and vulnerability if you kill Torchhead on turn 1? Because if that prevents that, then I think, yeah, the more consistent strat would be killing Torchhead on turn 1, and then the Queen hasn't yet scaled her strength. And if you're not vulnerable and frail, suddenly, you know, defending 20 damage for a couple of turns is much more reasonable than the scaling damage of the Torchhead. But if we still get the debuff, would it have been right to blow all of that damage on the Torchhead in the first turn? I don't know. I was very much hoping that we would get, like, just a single turn where I had Conqueror lining up to finish off the Queen. But maybe the deck is too thick for that. Or maybe I should have included that second copy of Conqueror I saw earlier if I want to be reliant on that. Especially with Summon Forth left in the deck, like if I'm getting through it 2 times in a cycle, I can see how Conqueror might have made more sense. Convergence did incredible in this fight. Not just in this fight, in this run overall. Feeding Frenzy is fun, but, you know, it seldom made too much of a difference because we were largely just doing single target big instance of damage. Pattern Gather Light as transformations at the end, I think that was pretty good. I do feel like the deck is stronger without Parry, Radiate, Wrought in War, Child of Stars, maybe even Stardust. I almost feel like Feeding Frenzy and then the addition of Exterminate was a mistake, because this could have been Thrash. And it would have been Thrash if it weren't for Feeding Frenzy already being in the deck. Of course, it's easy to be on this side of having destroyed every AoE fight with ease and saying, I don't know if we needed this much AoE. I don't know if we would have had as much ease as we did with the Night Gang, for example, if we didn't have so much AoE. Alas. It is always nice to get the 50 Sovereign Blade on turn 1 from a Auto Smith and then the Fencing Manual. Now I just gotta get that to kill the enemy at the end of the 3rd floor. That's the trick of it. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2, top left. This is a series playlist for all my content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And above the thank you. Special thanks this episode to Tristan. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.